Well, hello everyone and welcome back. So I have an update, and this is the third video for the integral knife project, and as you can see, completely finished the knife. I wanted to take some time though and talk about this because it is a special project to me, just because of the amount of time and effort, and I just want to talk a little bit about integral knives and what makes them so unique, and why this project meant a lot to me. If you remember, we started out with just a piece of high carbon steel. We then forged it to shape. We forged the guard. The bolster areas, the blade, and of course the tang. Once that was done, we moved on to the grinder, got a rough ground, heat treated, and then we moved on to the finishing steps. And again, I did not film the final finishing of this. It would have taken a lot of time, and again, I wanted to get it done for the show this past weekend. But I want to take a minute and kind of describe about this knife and why it is unique and why it's not something you'll typically will find. And there's not a lot of makers out there that go to this extent. The extent meaning the bolster, the guard area, the blade, and the tang is all constructed of the same piece of steel. There is no fitted guard or bolsters or anything later on in the process. It is all one piece of the same steel. Other than the difficulty that it is to get everything aligned and straight in the blade, this also makes for a very strong and secure knife, as you can imagine. There are no gaps, there's no soldered joints, no rivets, nothing. It is one solid piece of steel. I did it in such a way to where the blade in the choil area transitions softly into this nice bevel, and that's a difficult task, I will tell you that. So, talking about the blade itself and kind of what style knife this is technically classified as a fighter. It's a knife that obviously fits well in the hand, and it's not a full-on like big Bowie knife or big long type of like K-bar or military knife, but it's more of a compact wide blade type of utility slash fighting knife. And I just got a kick out of this design. I kind of drew it up in my mind, and it just kind of came into fruition. So, which is another reason why I make knives. It's cool to see, that process done. The blade itself, it's a double bevel design. The back bevel here is actually a false edge. It's not sharpened on the back, and it has it actually tapers down to the point as well. This is actually called a chisel point, and it makes for when you stab or you cut into things. It actually makes the tip of the blade go in a lot easier than say a normal like drop point or just a flat back type of knife. Again, this was a very cool project for me. I want to just say thank you to all of you that followed along and were interested in seeing this. This is, again, it's something that is unique. A lot of knife makers don't go to this extent to create integral knives. I think it's a growing trend though, because this is truly a knife you can't get unless it is forged. You have to forge this blade to shape. If you were to take a piece of steel and try to grind all this, I mean, the amount of waste and time would just be, well, I don't think it'd be worth it, to be honest with you. So I hope you enjoyed the process. If you have any questions about this type of knife, just feel free to reach out to me. And again, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.